What is up, everybody? It's your boy RS84, Relaxed Fiercely. I do not mind. You guys have so many questions like, Austin, what the hell is this on the screen? Where the hell have you been? What is going on? Oh my god, so many questions, not enough answers, am I right? Alright guys, let me explain though. So today we're playing WMMA 5, which stands for World of Mixed Martial Arts 5. Okay, so it's the 5th version. It's basically the TW version of MMA. And I'm a huge MMA fan. I'm a huge physical fan. I'm a huge physical sports, contact sports fan, like football and that stuff too. So let me explain. So we're the company XCC, so we're in the Cornellverse, right? So you have Matthew Dean, which I guess he would say he's like the #1 pound for pound and the best middleweight. So yes, he could say it would be like Anderson Silva, or no, it'd be probably Wanderlei Silva, probably. Alright, so let me explain the companies. There's a lot of mishmatches. So right here was Alpha One Japanese Mixed Martial Arts, or that's Pride. Like in this version, it's the #1 company. That would be like the Pride. British Columbia Cage Fighting. I don't know what that would be. I don't know any British MMA companies. Gamma would be the UFC. They're #2. KDMFC is like the Asian company, is the Asia company. Sigma, which would be like Pancrase, I guess you would call it. WFF is a women's only MMA, what's it called, MMA company. And then here's us, XCC, which is the smallest company in the world. Extreme Cage Combat. It's out of California, so to be like cage fighters. I think that's what it's called, isn't it? It's like, oh, I don't know what you'd call it. Yeah, it'd be like cage fighters, give or take, yeah. So we don't have any broadcasting deals in place, but we actually have one place we can get one, and that is Sports Tube. So we're going to get a new deal. Alright, so this is the roster, I guess you'll see. I'll just go to rankings. So we actually read the bio of the company. Extreme Cage Combat organization coming out of California, promote fighters based around the lower weight classes. So we have lightweight, featherweight, and bantamweight. This unique angle, which has added benefit producing many exciting fast-paced fights, has allowed them to cleverly position themselves in a potentially profitable area of the market without risking being steamrolled to the Gamma juggernaut. Originally by dealing in just lightweight and featherweight competitors, in 1999 they added a bantamweight. So we go to our rankings, if I can find it. I'm still a little slow with this game. Rankings, here we are. So lightweight, the champion is Bosco Kurbin, which is 9-0, 5-0 in XCC. We have featherweight, which is Philip Ziski, which is our main star, which is at 22, 2-1, 7-1 here in XC. He is the featherweight champion of the world. We go to bantamweight, which is the smallest division. That's Willie Bassett, which is 20-2, the champion, which is 5-0. Rocky Wickham, Zach Sturgills, Ray Bellinger, and Gus Waters round out the top 5. And for featherweight, it's Luis Machado, Sammy Gaffin, Anthony Ray Shankman, and David James Diggle rounds out the top 5. And for lightweight, that is Darren Solo, Dwayne Weatherly, Ross Smith, Floyd Haywoods, and Sammy Newton. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we got Lil Hong Kong, if I'm not mistaken, don't we? Lil Kong Hong. Oh no, that's for KDMFC. This is a huge fighter, great guy. Can we actually hire him? No. Alright. So we're gonna have to set up, so we need to set up a event. So we go to add show, availability. Everyone's available, that's perfect. Availability, naming. So we have main event name, XCC main event name. We'll go with numerically main event name. We'll go with 1. So we'll go with that. So bam, XCC 1. This will be the no. Yeah, we'll just do that so we can keep more organization. We'll go with Sunday, January week 4 major show will be Advanced Local, held in California. Save it. So we'll change the name. So the main event of the evening will be, I don't know if we should use this. How much is he? 12,200. No, we won't use it. We'll be a lightweight. No, okay, we'll go with bantamweight. Okay, it will be a bantamweight championship match between Willie Bassett and Roddy Wickman. We need to put the XCC bantamweight title on the line. and we'll alter the show name, and there it is, Bassett versus Wickham. Alright, so we'll have some more competitors. We'll go to lightweight. We won't do any more title matches because we don't want that. Kyle Sagal, so the 9th versus the 13th rank. Actually, I'll book the card, and then we'll just see the main matches. Alright, so we finished booking the match. So we already know the 2 first matches, and we have like Julian Bells versus Sam Newton, Jimbo Jakes. I love that name, Jimbo Jakes, and a few other stars. One that's actually that's mainly the ranking. So unless like they're really big stars, we're not gonna worry too much about it. But we're gonna actually book another show. Actually, we're gonna go XCC 2. We'll get sorry about that. February week 3 Sunday with medium local. Save it. Yep. Then the main event of this one will be for the lightweight title between Bosco Kerbin versus Darian Suthel. That will be the main event, and then we'll book the rest of the card off screen. Then we'll show you guys when we're done with it. Sounds good? Alright, so everything's booked for this one, so you can see. So we have the number 1 versus number 2 for that current ranking. We have Campbell versus C. Merriweather, 17 and 10 for lightweight. We have any other no other major matches. We have 3 and 4. Zach Steggles versus Ray Bellinger for bantamweight. They're ranked number 5 and number 4 in the world rankings, and 4 and 3 in the current rankings of our company. But we're gonna start simulating towards our next show, and if anything happens, we'll look at it. What's good, boys? All right, we got a new decision, Sports Tube. We're actually gonna go 6 shows with them because that's the only company, that's the only people we can sign with for now, but we'll get better. But I'll see you guys at the next stop point, which will probably be the show, actually. Alright guys, we are back. We got some more mail. Alright, so we are losing Floyd Haywood left, and so did Daryl Southall, because he'll be going to Gamma. So that's the problem with this company, is that since we're number 7, Gamma picks up a lot of our best talent. But one person I really want is Freddie the Axe Lumix. We gotta see if we can move him. Honestly, I know we were supposed to go to the show, but this guy is an absolute monster. Move base, thank you so much. And now he is coming over to XCC, which is amazing. This guy's 7-0 right now, but hopefully he can actually capture us the title. So this show will start. So Bassett for the main event is expected to win. So we're not gonna go through like all the little things. Like there's a lot of small things in this game, which is awesome, but we're not always gonna look at it. So Jackson the Pocket Gray versus Roy McKentry, and Jackson the Pocket Gray wins. He was negative 790, so he better have won. He won with the guillotine choke in 1:22 in first round. That is awesome to see. All right, so you have Harvey Ripa versus Scorching Schuler Eigenberg. Eigenberg is expected to win, and he one punch knocked him out cold. In round 1, 19 seconds, he goes up to 13 and 4. He gave a name check, and he has to fight David James Diggle next, which is what a name. So we have David James Diggle versus Anthony the Black Dog Ray Sheckman, and Sheckman's expected to win. And David James defeat him with a TKO strikes. The fight was rated as decent. So Diggle goes up to 12 and 0, which is fantastic, unbelievable. So we have one undefeated fighter, Rubberman Perry Madison versus Steven the Riddle Wu, and Rubberman Perry Madison goes up 4-0 with a great match with a north-south choke. That is pretty good. All right, Elvis the King Milicis, Thunder and Mud, Jimbo Jakes. Elvis the King is expected to win, and that's exactly what he does with the TKO strike. So no upsets yet, but no decisions either. They've all been knockouts, which is pretty crazy. So we're still not the main event, the co-main event yet. Julian Bells is expected to win, and we have an upset, guys. Sammy Newton defeats Julian Bells with TKO. It's a fantastic match. It's awesome. 8 and 2 goes up sweet, Sammy Newton. Alright, Kyle the Guillotine Sagal. How is that guy freaking lightweight, dude? That guy is huge. That's unbelievable. Alright, here's the co-main. And Kyle the Guillotine was expected to win. That's exactly what he did with a rear naked choke with the submission, and the match is great. He goes up to 7-3, which bumps him up to the rankings. And Wild Willie Bastet versus Rowdy Roddy Wickman. This is our main event of the evening. It's expected for Wild, the 20-2 wrestling from Halversons, is expected to win versus Rowdy Roddy Wickman, sitting at 12-2. So they both have pretty similar records, and they're both wrestling. So we're gonna have a wrestling match tonight. And Wild Willie Bassett defeats a Rowdy Rockin' Wickman with a unanimous decision, 5 minutes, and the match was being very poor. But Wild goes up 21-2, and he defends his XCC title. So we get 42,000 people coming. Critical rating 76%. Commercial rating is 43. We increased popularity in 0.6% in America. And see if we made a profit with this show, and we lose money with this show though, which is okay because we actually have a decent amount of money sitting within the confines of our little company here. We have like 200, is it 100 grand, something like that. We're not too bad. So holy hell, there's a lot of people coming in. Hold on, what the heck? That is a lot of people. Anyways, new email, Jackson Gray's contract. What is Jackson Gray right now? See if we can get him 5-4. He won his last match, so we'll sign him back to standard. It's called standard contract. So that means he can go anywhere. Alright, so one thing we got to do is turn off the large local shows because it slows the game down a little bit. Alright, so what are we at? We are at 84. Holy shit. 45,000 drug testing. Oh shit. Alright, so we'll be okay. We just can't be losing the whole shit ton of money. Alright, so we're gonna set up one more show, and then will be the end of the episode. So go week 3, Saturday of March. The main event name, autofill this. This will be a advanced regional actually. No, we'll go with, oh shit. No, we'll go with a medium regional actually, because this is gonna be headlined by our absolute killer champion, Philip Ziski versus Lamont Bonner. I don't know if this is going to be... It's a money fight. We're going to do it anyways, though. So, we're going to be dishing out a lot of money, though. So, that is going to be a huge, huge show. We need to get the rest of the matches. We got the rest of that show booked. I don't think there's any major fights on it besides Lamont Bonner versus Philip Ziski. Philip Ziski is absolutely on fire. He's the #1 ranked featherweight in the world, and he's working for us, which is just absolutely fantastic. Louis Bachita versus Sammy Gaffin, which is a huge featherweight match also. But I think that's going to be it. We need to actually, one more thing before we do end this episode here. We need to go and alter the show and add the good old sports tube. So we are at $84,000. We're losing a lot of money. Drug testing, production, marketing, admin, they're killing us here. But what the heck do we put contracts? What the hell? Why do you... Whatever. Alright. That's it for you guys now. I'll see you guys in the next episode, which will be part 2. Make sure you do subscribe. Bye-bye.